We're asked to solve the following system of equations using the substitution method. So first of all, let's understand what we mean by substitution. So substitution means taking one variable and filling it in for another. So in this case, I'm going to have to be able to state either x equals or y equals. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this first equation, x plus y equals 2, and I'm going to say, let's say solve for y. So let's say y equals, and then I'm going to say 2 minus x. So now that I know what y equals, which is this right here, I'm going to plug that in right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to say, okay, in this case, x minus, and instead of y equals 2 minus x, so 2 minus x is right there. So y equals 2 minus x. Okay, and that should equal 4. Okay, so there it equals 4. Alright, now the next thing to do is to do some simple distribution. So distributing that negative sign. So I'm going to get x minus 2, and then let's see, negative times negative is positive, plus x equals 4. And then I'm going to combine some like terms here. 2x minus 2 equals 4. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And then I get, and I'll write it over here, 2x equals 6. And then my last step here is to divide by 2. So I can state x equals 3, and I have the first part of my answer. I'm going to circle that. Well, now that I know what x equals, I'm going to take this right here, and I'm going to substitute it in right here for x so that I can find y. Now, you could have plugged it in here, you could have plugged it in here, it didn't matter. You're still going to get the same value. So let's just take this one that's easier to work with because it already says y equals. So let's see, y equals, and actually let me take that back. Okay, let me go and switch to my black pen. Y equals 2 minus, and in this case I'm going to put parentheses 3. 2 minus 3, which is negative 1. So y equal negative 1. Okay, so there is my y coordinate. Let me go ahead and zoom out just a bit, move this over. So typically when we're answering a system or solving a system, we give our answer as an ordered pair. And in this case, the answer here is 3, negative 1. So what's going on here when we're solving a system? Well, we've got 2 lines in this example, and we're trying to figure out, well, where exactly do these lines intersect, if they intersect at all. So these 2 lines that were given at the very beginning, this system that we started off with, intersect at the point 3, negative 1.